Hello and welcome to this week's episode of 10-Minute Tuesdays, where we take on career development in 10 minutes or less at a time. Today's topic is UW System career tracks. My name is Heather and I work in career services at University of Wisconsin-Superior. So career tracks are a newish thing to University of Wisconsin-Superior. They started last fall. They're not something that's new to the UW system, but this is a collaboration that came together due to the pandemic, due to COVID-19, and not being able to take students out to job sites because of the way things are being done virtually with restrictions and such. So all 13 UW system schools got together and tried to bring employers to any student who wanted to participate. And we know that the 2 p.m. Wednesdays didn't work in everybody's schedule, and not all employers would interest all students and such. And that's okay. That's the way it works. But I want to show you how to access those career tracks because those are all cataloged for you. They're all available for you to watch, and you are also more than welcome, where contact info is shared, to contact those employers and get in touch, start a conversation. So the best way to find the career tracks to make sure that you're getting the right set of information is just to go to the UWS website, type career tracks in the search. So hopefully you can see that there. Click on that search button, take the first one that comes up. This is a news article, but the link is right here. I'll circle that. Virtual career tracks. And then we're out to the site. So University of Wisconsin River Falls has the website that hosts all of these. That's just the way it worked. The easiest for this initiative. So probably by the time you see this, career tracks will have ended for the semester. We did, I believe, 26 of them throughout the entire academic 2020-2021 school year. But we're hoping they continue next year. And so it's just a quick register so that you get the login for Zoom. And then it will show you what upcoming career tracks are left. So just the other day we had the Coles one. April 28th is Uline, and probably by the time you see this, we'll be past that date. I also want to mention that the past virtual career tracks are all right here. So I can expand the fall 2020, so fall semester, last fall, and we can look in and click on this, and it will start the recording of Winfield United's career track. You can also see Halver Lines and Oshkosh and so on and so forth. So I'm just going to slowly scroll here. And I just want to say I was able to attend the majority of these. And personally, I had some misconceptions about what some of these companies do and who they were. There's a lot more here than what we realize. So it really is worth your time to watch these tracks and learn from them. And then the spring are here. So just lots of good stuff, lots of great information. Even if you're not particularly, let's say that you're not really interested so much in Heartland business systems, but pay attention to the questions students are asking about what are the best things that you need to see come across in an interview. What do you really like to see on a resume? All of that information is important and useful, whether you're applying for Heartland Business Systems or not, okay? Things like Kenosha Unified School District, they're not just hiring teachers, counselors, principals, and superintendents. They have a whole system to run. That includes business or buildings. It includes IT and information security. It includes HR. It includes food and nutrition, all sorts of things. So keep an open mind as you're looking at some of these things. I did want to point out, I'm just going to shoot right back up to the top. And I wanted to point out that as you're scrolling down the page, just going to get past this text block here, there's a gray block of frequently asked questions. So the FAQ. These are really important, especially if you're joining live, but Also good to know, as you're watching, knowing that you could use Handshake and learn more about the company, as it says here, or use LinkedIn to learn more about them. If you decide to contact the company, these are the kinds of things you might want to pay attention to. This section that I've got highlighted in blue, just to prepare you for having that conversation. I'm guessing when you do contact them, you might be contacting them maybe on an informational basis for an informational interview, or to find out more about internships or opportunities. We're probably not going to get disconnected or so on and so forth, but if you do have questions about career tracks or accessing them, this is the contact information for UWS. And then, if you do make contact with the company and you have an interaction with them, just always make sure that you send a thank you note. That's a really important piece. And there's an example of a thank you note here where it's highlighted, changing from black to red. I'll circle that just in case you can't see red. So that's a thank you note example. Great example if you need a thank you note for anything. So I'm going to stop sharing. And that is what you need to know about career tracks. They're all there and available for you. I highly encourage you to watch as many of them as you can. It is always worth your time to learn more about and take the time to get connected to employers. So thanks for joining us this week to learn about career tracks. This has been an episode of 10 Minute Tuesdays, where we take on career development in 10 minutes at a time or less. So we'll see you next week, and take good care out there.